Good morning, gang. This morning we're going to add a photo to a pedigree. And I've just logged in. I'm at the breeder's menu. We'll click over to our list view. And the pigeon we're interested in is 4739. But before we go there, I want to show you a place to get some free software. And this is gimp.org. And this is a fully functioning graphics program. It will, for the average guy, it will do everything you would ever want to do that Photoshop can do. If you're a commercial graphics artist, then you probably want to spend the $1,500 to buy the full-blown Photoshop. But GIMP will resize your photos. You can cut them out. You can add backgrounds. You can add text. You can do just about anything you would ever want to do where pigeons are concerned. So at any rate, you can just download it here and install it, and it works great. The graphics program I use is Fireworks, which is part of the Macromedia suite, and comes with my Dreamweaver, which is a program that I use for creating websites and the database management and so forth. But anyway, what I want to call your attention to is before we add an image, we want to size it properly. And in this particular case, the size we want is 375 pixels by 275 pixels, and we want it to have a resolution of somewhere around 100. Could be as low as 72 and as high as 120. But any more than that, all you're doing is just creating a larger file, and the internet cannot render. In other words, it can't show the picture with any more clarity. So somewhere around 100 pixels, 96 seems to be kind of a common resolution that most people are using now. It used to be 72 in the beginning, but the monitors now have improved some, and this number is arrived by a mathematical calculation of the something to do with the width of the screen divided by the height of the screen. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Just remember, between 72 and 96, that's where you want to be. Okay, let's get back to win pedigree. All right. Again, here we are on the list view. We're looking for 4739. Two ways we can get there. We'll just grab this. I'm off the screen now, and I'm grabbing the scroll bar. I'm going down to 4739, and remember, we can only get 100 birds per page. So once we get a lot of pigeons in here, we're going to be going through page after page after page looking for things. So here she is. She happens to be on the front page, so I could click her here and get her. And all we would need to do then from here is just to add a pedigree. And you notice as I mouse over the camera icon here, we get a tooltip. This title to that link shows, and it's add a pedigree photo. But I'm going to scroll back to the top now, and we're going to use our select box. And the reason is I just want you to get used to using this thing, because it's by far the easiest way to get around in Win Pedigree. And there's two ways of using this thing. You can just click on that little search box there, and now I'm depressing the tab key, and you watch, it'll move over into the select box. And it didn't fly out the select box. All it did was just highlight it. When it turns blue like that, we know it's in focus. So now watch what happens when I type a 4. We go right to the first of the 4000s. And now if I wanted to go on down to, we're looking for 4739. And now I'm hitting the down key, and there she is. Okay? And all I do then is hit go. So the other way, of course, is you can just click in that box. And now I'm going to type in 8. And you notice we jumped right to the 8s. And if I wanted 8057, I'll just hit the down arrow till I get to 8057 and hit enter. And now we're back. There's that bird is in focus. all we do is hit go, and we'd be looking at 8057's record. So let's go back to 4739 now, and I'm gonna hit 4. See, right to the 4000s. This time I'm gonna hit the 47. Takes me right to the 4700s. I hit the down arrow one time, and there she is. So we're gonna hit go, and now we have her record isolated. In other words, we don't have to scroll through this big giant, looking through this big giant list to find her. Here she is. And so let's add her photo. We just click that add photo icon, and you can see we're going to add the photo for 4739. Now if you don't see the right pigeon here, you want to cancel and go back and select the pigeon over again. So next thing we do is we'll click browse, and my pictures are in my documents, my pictures, and I'll scroll down here. I think she's just hanging loose in here. We've got to find her now. You know, there she is right there. So I'll select her, and you know she pops up in the box. And now if you could scroll over here to the side, and I'll do that. I'll just click in there and I'll hit the in button. You'll see there she is. We've got her picture, and so now all we do is hit the submit button, and there you go. The image was uploaded successfully. Thumbnail was created. So let's go back to our list, and again I'm gonna click on that little search icon. I'm going to tab over once. I'm going to hit 47 on the keyboard, and then I'm going to hit the down arrow till I come to 4739. I'll tab over again. Now I can just hit the enter key. You see how the go button light lit up? I can either hit the enter key or I can click it with my mouse. I'm going to just hit the enter key. There she is. Now let's go look at her pedigree, and let's look at one with a photo on it. And here she is in all of her glory and splendor. At any rate, so we'll hit the back button now. We'll go back to our list, and I guess the other thing I could show you, and I'm going to click in the box this time, and now I'm going to hit a 4, and I'm just going to scroll down here like so, hit the enter key. There she is. She's in focus. I'll hit the go this time with my mouse, and if you notice now, here's her image file. So we know that she has an image file in the system. Okay, we'll go back to our menu and we'll log out, and that's it for entering a photo on a pedigree.